Selena, how do you go to Green Island? Which do you choose, water or the flying?
Yeah, flying.
I think for the flight, it's pretty hard to find. I don't know, maybe you can give me the context. I can book for you. I never got a chance to take an airplane to there. And I've heard it's very small airplane, so when you take it, it's kind of bumpy. So if you're scared of flying, better not take it, take a boat.
Wow.
Safe. It's
But
safe.
Have faith.
if you're taking a ferry, you gotta keep in mind that a lot of people have seasick.
Right.
So sometimes
Me.
what happens, you
Yeah.
do?
I have massive motion
Oh
sickness
my
that
God.
kills me, and I'm a diver.
Then,
Oh God.
Aren't you Taiwanese? Like you live on the island.
I know that's ironic.
I have to make that clear. Like, even though we are like on an island, if you live in Taipei, there is not really that island kind of reality that really comes to your life every day.
You can always take a ferry on 𝙏𝙖𝙞𝙬𝙖 River, you know, just
Sure.
to practice.
I agree.
And that's just the MRT, right? Take the red line all the way to the end. Yeah.
Exactly.
So when's your first trip to Green Island?
It was a thing 3 years ago around that. And it was very interesting, very memorable because why? Because of the seasick. So
Okay.
before
Yes,
taking
back
the
to
ferry,
seasick.
I and my friend, we had breakfast together, we ate the same thing. And then we got on the ferry and he was like, oh, actually, you know, I gotta tell you that I feel really bad when there are waves. I was like, I mean, it should be fine. Like, come on, the waves are not that big. Suddenly, out of nowhere, the wave came. So it was like super bumpy. We were like literally jumping like this. And then I look in front, someone was like with the bag there, puking. On another hand,
Pukes, the whole world.
Yeah, it's a chain
Everyone,
reaction.
yes,
It's a chain
everyone.
reaction.
And the ironic thing is, I was the only one not puking there. I was just like, oh my God, where should I go? And the whole boat smelled so
Right.
terrible.
Oh,
It was like,
yeah.
but once you arrive to the island, you feel like, wow, you know, you forget everything. What
Yeah.
happened on the boat. It's just like so beautiful, so pretty.
You're
blue
making the
ocean.
trip sound like a cleanse. Like, you clean out the
Yeah,
insides and you get there like, oh.
You're starting new.
Kinda.
Cosima, do you remember your first trip?
Actually, it was pretty chill. We took the train to Taidong.
Taidong.
I usually also don't have seasickness. So I was like, it's fine, I don't need medicine. And all of my friends were like, oh, do you have the medicine? Did you prepare medicine? We need to remember to take it now, okay? They've been to Green Island a year before, so they were like, we know, take it. Even though you don't have seasickness, take it.
Listen to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I will take it. And yeah, I started to feel sick on the boat.
Oh no.
But I didn't throw up, it was just like
Right.
a feeling in the gut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I was fine.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
When you go to Green Island, there is a must go. You enjoy the sea, but also the hot springs.
There's a hot spring.
Have you went? Pedro, you've
yeah,
been?
that's a good one.
Yeah, it's called 早日温泉.
早日温泉.
早日.
You have to go for the sunrise. It's the best moment to go.
Yes.
Well, like the name entails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, there you go. That's the one.
that-
And yeah, you have to wake up at 4 in the morning when it's still dark.
Yes.
Go there, and it's full of normally of old people.
Right.
And they are, very nice, like telling me, oh, 好帅, 汤姆克鲁斯. They gave me a lot of.
You're just gonna keep going.
It's what happens.
Like giving the dreams, right?
It's the reality.
It's true. It's true. Sorry.
It's how it went. And then they gave me a lot of wenchen that you
Okay.
can boil there. Like, yes, there is like a tank where you can boil the eggs.
So this is
Right.
the breakfast.
Yeah, for free.
And it gets that like perfect runny consistency, right, in the yolk, so it's not too dry.
The inside, the yolk is still like liquid and
Yeah. Hot spring egg.
Good.
And
It's so
actually
fun.
here is one and only 3 salt waters, hot spring and the world.
So
Yeah,
the
that
water is
is
actually salty. It's
Yeah,
seawater.
it's salty seawater actually. I think that there's only 3 in the world of the places. So
Wow,
one
wow.
is in 𝙏𝙖𝙞𝙬𝙖, and
Wow.
one is in Japan, and one is in Italy. So that is
Yes.
really unique.
And 绿岛 is a volcanic island.
Right.
So that's why they have this.
That
and
makes sense,
in
yeah.
Mandarin, it used to be called 火烧岛.
Right.
Which
Fire
means,
burning the island.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
But
So
now it's
that-
just Green Island.
Ooh la la, who's this?
hello.
Jenny?
It's my Enjoy the sunrise actually. And because for the 早日 hot spring, before they have another name as Asahi Hot Spring.
Asahi.
Yeah, Asahi in Japanese means sunrise.
Oh.
So the best time to visit here at sunrise. Yeah.
Super beautiful.
Especially it looks so nice once you arrive. It's so dark, you cannot see anything. You're like, really? There's a hot spring? And then once the sun comes out, you're sitting in the water, you're like, oh my God, this is the best morning.
I also want to introduce another attraction that is called National Human Rights Museum. and Green Island, because actually before they have a history about here they have the prison, about the life they're living in here. So I recommend that if you visit there, you can book for their tour guides, and that is for free. I booked for like 4 or 5 times. So yeah, I follow for the tour guides. So the 4 or 5 times, and each for like 40 minutes to 2 hours. So it depends how many times that you have. And one day I met a female tour guide there, and she talked about one of the story with the politic prisoners and with the girls locals. They have the romantic story, and
didn't they make that into a movie?
Yeah, and after to the end,
I think they were just filming that.
Okay.
And after to the end, the female tour guide told me that girl is her grandma. So
it's like Titanic.
Yes.
Really?
Kind of like, that has really touched me, because sometimes we will feel that story is only on the textbook. So that is history, but for her, that is real life. So, I really like that kind of story. And actually in Green Island right now, they still have another jail. It's not in the same place with the museum. They have another jail. They currently use it.
They make it cute, but it's still a jail.
Yeah, but you can take a lot of photos outside. Yeah, they won't stop you.
There's no prison on Shallow Chill.
That sounds brilliant. Hey, point Shallow Chill.